See this little intro? This production company thing? That's the best thing about this movie. I'm not even kidding. Yes, this biblical verse is so very important in a horror movie about aliens. And yes, this scene seems disjointed, but it actually plays a very small part in the movie's overall story. I shit you not. Character the story happens to is not even that important to the narrative. So, we open with these two guys, a father and a son, wranglers on a farm. The son seems bored out of his mind. I'd say he's high, but that would be a microaggression move. At least, that's what the woke internet told me. F you guys. Anyway, a ton of metal shit drops from the sky and the daddy wrangler is killed by a goddamn quarter stuck in his eye. See this cheap-ass tent fabric effect? That's your first introduction to the monster. Lap it up, dickweeds. It's years later, our wrangler's son is at a film set and he's about to talk to an aging MILF eager to get some. Yeah, that's the joke they made. I'm surprised they didn't call him Bill QJ Cosby Mick R. Kelly, because that would have been too on the nose. Naturally, this wouldn't be Hollywood without some asshole cinematographer, so for the sake of brevity, we'll call him Asshole. And yes, he appears later in the movie. Oh, and speaking of assholes, prepare to see the most annoying character of the movie, the main character's sister. And yes, she's going on and on about the struggles of black folks in Hollywood. And of course, she has to be multi-talented. She can write, direct, produce, act, does a little singing on the side, rides a motorcycle. And before you even ask, yeah, she's also gay and smokes weed. Oh, what's that? She does the most important thing near the end of the movie, effectively making her the hero? Why? How did you guess? I swear, what is it with the modern movies with ensemble black casts that include annoying sisters? I mean, the actress herself, like, she's really nice and she's clearly talented, but why did they have to make her so goddamn unbearable? It's like they're overcompensating for something. I'm not gonna say what, you get it. Such a shame. This really could have been an awesome movie if the director did his job right. Anyway, back to the excrements. See the scene where the animal looks at itself and freaks out? That is a key plot point. The monkey from the beginning of the film? Not a key plot point. The small moment where the horse has direct eye contact with itself? Key moment. Let that shit sink in. The two main characters that have the drive of shame back to his farm, but stop along the way to this poorly maintained tourist trap, and yes, this dumb little tourist photo booth, well, will play a major role in the last half of the movie. Remember that. In the main office of this god-awful place, they meet Shoji Tabuchi's cousin over here. Now, I had a nickname to give him, but anything I come up with will appear racist, though not as racist as this line. Yeah, the scene from the beginning of the movie plays a part here. This guy remembers everything fondly as if he's watching a movie. I suppose this is meant to be commentary on spectacle or something. Again, not very subtle and has zero beaming on the movie's plot. Oh, yeah, these two citizens are enjoying some weed and drinks. I'm not making any assumptions based on their appearance and upbringing. Nope, that would be terrible. Who would even think of making an argument that they're being stereotyped? Why the director would never do that? Oh, come on.
Pops never looked up at me. But you did, nigga.
I'm sure that she won't be using that slur again, folks. After all, a strong, progressive character like her wouldn't be dropping N-bombs like that more than once in the movie. Well, let's speed things up here. Orange Juice here tries to save a horse that attempted to get out of this movie, only to notice something odd in the sky. That something seems to sap electricity and scare the ever-living shit out of everyone. So, our heroes decide to record whatever it was that made their home suck along the way.
Nigga, I didn't say Oprah. You said Oprah. You love Oprah.
Oh, come on! Anyway, they meet this guy and he's about as annoying as anyone else in this flick. He decides to help them set up the cameras, but not before showing how fucking obnoxious he is. Oh, come on, again? So, the N-bomb dropper here actually stole a horse. Sorry, but the movie itself portrays her as a thief here from the theme park, and to further rub salt in this wound, she talks to the owner of the park over a distance, not even letting him come closer to inspect the horse. Apparently, this hunk of metal is meant to be bait for whatever's in the sky. That night, Orange Juice is having a close encounter with some aliens, but they turn out not to be illegal ones. Hell, they're naturalized American citizen kids dressed in second-rate ET cosplay. His obnoxious sister is watching Oprah because of course she is, while the ancient aliens guy is spying on them because this film wanted to be creepy on several levels. Now you know you have a shitty film when the main character is afraid of a literal cloud, and the secondary main character is literally fighting a bug. So, after an unlikely conversation between the annoying sister and asshole, the two siblings re-invite Ancient Aliens guy to share their love of cloud gazing with him. Orange Juice, of course, comes up with his brilliant hypothesis that maybe the UFO isn't a UFO, but a living goddamn being. Naturally, we have to cut back to this crap because it wasn't enough. We got exposed to it twice already in this movie. Okay, I'll give it to the director. This shot is genuinely terrifying. If I saw a bloodthirsty animal this close to my face, I would shit my pants 47 times over and freak the fuck out. Huzzah! The movie isn't total dog shit. Naturally, the flashback is here to let us know just how traumatized poor old East Asian gentleman really is, so much so that he's been feeding horses to the alien thing and earning bank from it. In fact, he also happens to drag this disfigured lady along for his shows just as a cute little prop. Jesus Christ. Hell, the bastard even has a UFO on his own fucking clothes. Of course, this resulted in nothing at all aside from everyone being eaten. Well, almost everyone. That box must be some plot armor. Hey, Orange Juice, how about you lot hide under there for the rest of the movie, huh? Well, turns out Orange Juice didn't need the box for plot armor to be effective. Apparently, a barn will do just as well. In fact, it kept him so safe that only a few droplets of water reached him that very night. See this, kids? We used to use this device to watch movies. This format was once superior. Maybe the next review, I'll tell you the history of Betamax. So far, we've learned that this particular animal can't really digest metal, pees blood, or has frequent periods, and loves ruining either the property or the lives of Orange Juice's family. Naturally, since this movie is predictable as fuck, Orange Juice decides to not look up at the gigantic cloud humper, and somehow from a distance, communicates the same message to Annoying Sister and Ancient Aliens guy. You know what would make this horror terrifying? Have the characters game like nothing's up. Like, at this point in the movie, Asshole decides to join the main team. They'll all need the help they can get. After all, you know, what would make this horror terrifying? Have the characters eat in a restaurant and joke like nothing's up. With Assholes now on their team, they discuss taking the photo of the beast and earning a ton of cash online from it. A get-rich-quick scheme might strike some as racist, but I assure you nothing about these scenes are racially charged. Our crew decides to Ocean's 11 the shit, jacking car batteries, again, not racially charged people, it's because of the plot, we swear, and plastering these condom people all over the field. Apparently, this will be the radar for when the monster appears. I have no joke here. I find this moment genuinely charming. Another win for this film. Drink them in. They are as rare as the goddamn Bigfoot. With military goddamn efficiency, our team is now covering an area the size of a small town because anything similar than that would not actually cut it, and the beast would have to be tiny and unimportant for it to work. And just before they're about to get a hold of the beast, we get the motherfucking Stig Daft Punk paparazzi asshole, and naturally, he has to fuck things up, and of course, he has to be saved. Oh, come on! The big soft mushroom velvet beast eats the dumb bike driver, prompting Orange Juice to ride off and Asshole to keep recording. Ancient Aliens assist the best he can, while Annoying Sister is, well, annoying, you guessed it. Using the power of clownery, Orange Juice gets the beast to turn sideways, allowing Asshole to capture the footage like a proper nature documentary. Oh, did you expect the asshole not to be an asshole? Well, fuck you, viewer. Here's a cinematographer fucking it up for everyone for added drama near the end of this shit.
This nigga.
Oh, come on. Come on. Fortunately, the beast tries to eat both the asshole and Ancient Aliens guy. Unfortunately, one of them actually survives. This is not the movie I paid for to see, folks. Okay, so here's where we are. Orange Juice needs to get the alien away from his annoying sister, who needs to start her bike, but can't because the mere presence of the alien cuts off all electricity. And speaking of the alien, apparently people told me this thing copied the design from Neon Genesis Evangelion, and that just makes me sad. I mean, why waste time on this horse shit, pun very much intended, when you can watch something cool like Neon Genesis Evangelion? It's a no-brainer, really, like the director of this movie. Hell, the title of the movie itself tells you how you should react to being offered to buy a ticket and see it. I mean, Jordan Peele went from being one of the funniest guys on Comedy Central to producing shit like this. Who in their right... You know what? No, it's not part of the movie. Bye. And Neon Genesis Evangelion isn't the only anime they ripped off. Like, look at this scene here. Look at that annoying bimbo drifting that bike. Tell me this isn't lifted straight from Akira. Why would I watch this shit if I can just watch Akira? It's a better movie in every sense of the goddamn word. So, with our main character gone and presumed dead, don't worry, he isn't. We get Annoying Sister here to set up an improbable trap for the beast, and takes its photo with the same device barely teased in the beginning of the movie. Gee, I wonder if she'll make it. Oh, look, I was right. So let's wrap it up. Alien dead, gang almost complete, goal reached, press appearing, roll credits. This movie, I swear. Some people claimed it redefined horror. If horror is now defined as dumb ideas on aliens with crappy special effects, then I'm moving on to chick flicks. Fuck you, bye bye.